Are you ready to get started, Pumpkin? You are? Well, let's get started on day 3 of Vlogmas. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. I'm really excited about today, and I hope you guys will be too. And we are going to do the same thing we did the first 2 days. We are going to be looking for the trash and any trash that may take a little effort to get rid of, and also the easy clutter. Those are the things that we have already started working on. And since we've been doing it already, maybe we won't have too much to deal with today, so we can do that at the same time as we are doing what we're going to focus on today, which is clutter that has a home. Yeah, clutter that has a home. Those things that are sitting around just cluttering up our house. These are not things that we are going to declutter. We're just going to unclutter our spaces. So you grab your stuff, I'll grab my stuff, and if you've got any laundry that you need to get done, go ahead and throw it in the washer and let it be doing its job while you're up here doing a little work yourself. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll meet you back here in just a second. Don't forget, get your bag and your box or your laundry bin, and also grab a pen and paper because you just might want to jot a few things down. I really hate to disturb them, but the thing that I need to be throwing in the washer is the bedding for this bed. So I'm going to have to bring the vacuum cleaner in here and vacuum off that cat hair. Neither one of them is going to like it. They're going to be out of here as soon as they hear me pick it up. I've got my sheets in to wash, and now I am going to go upstairs and actually fix myself a little bite of something to eat because I'm getting a headache because I'm a little bit hungry, maybe a lot hungry. I haven't ate yet today. And also take a little bit of a break because running the vacuum cleaner on that stuff, getting these sheets off, dumping the little bin from the vacuum cleaner and all that stuff, it's putting a little toll on my neck, so I'm going to take a break so that I can continue on. If I can push through it, I'm going to end up hurting. So remember, go at your own pace, and if you need to take a break, take a break. If you need to do some laundry, do some laundry. If you don't, just keep going. I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got another load of stuff in the washer because it took me so long to get myself something to eat. I took my little break. I ended up watching a little YouTube. My friend Jo from Minimal Zebra, she was doing a little update, and I had to watch her. And I've been chatting with my friend Jen from Live, Laugh, Love with Jen, and I've also been texting with my friend Diana from Diana Simplifies. Anything that will fit in my basket that needs to be put away, I'm going to put it in here. Now you can do the thing that Dana K. White says and just take it there now. That's fine. But I want us to see what I'm going to be doing in each room, so I'm going to do this. Plus, I don't usually do the take it there now thing. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You do whatever works for you. It's fine. There's no rules. We're just doing it. Okay? So one of the things that I need to put away is this vacuum cleaner. And then I also, and it's not going to fit in my basket. And I also have this book. I can put this away. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it right over here in my basket. Oh, and by the way, PJ has not peed on any of the pee pads. And last night, she went in her litter pan again. We think what happened was she jumped out over the side, hurt her paw, and then she got scared to go in her litter pan. So apparently her paw's feeling better. So she went in her litter again last night. So I think she's okay. I know some of you were concerned that maybe she had a UTI or something. We do keep an eye on that with her because she has had bladder stones in her past, and so we do keep an eye on her. But I think as long as she keeps going in her litter pan, I think we're going to be okay. But I am going to leave those there just in case. And if she does start going back to that, we're going to have to do a little trip to the vet, and she's not going to like that because she gets real scared. And also, her hair falls out. And there's no way I can get her in a carrier by myself. She would not let that happen. So back to Vlogmas. These two need batteries in them. Randy said he's going to put batteries in it, so I'm just going to stick this over here with his stuff. And again, in case you don't know, I don't bother Randy's things. I'm a cricket. If you've heard of Dana or Cass from the Clutter Bug, I am a cricket. He is a butterfly. He needs to see everything, and I don't want to see any of it. And if I move it, if I straighten it up, he can't find it. It's right there, but he can't find it. So I don't bother his things. Nobody's coming over here. If we were actually having company, I would just say, Randy, can you put your things away? And he would. Maybe not the same way I would, but he would put them away. So it's fine. When he comes home, this is where he'll be. If he cleaned that mess up, 10 minutes later, it would be right back out again. So I don't even bother. Back to work again. I saw these two little mousies. I'm going to pick them up and put them where they go. So I'm not going to put them in the basket because their basket is right there. And Pumpkin will be, he'll get them back out in 10 minutes, like Daddy does. I am using those right now, and they're just here because they're big, and it's just the only place I have that I can put them right now. So that's where they're at. The other thing I want to put up is my vacuum cleaner. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, yes, my floors are all needing cleaning. This thing just fell out. So let's put this back in. When I got the sheets off of the bed earlier, I ended up not just vacuuming the sheets and the quilt. I ended up vacuuming my carpet too because I just couldn't stand it. You know, so like if you've got stuff that you need to do around your house, you go ahead and do that. You know, if you've got, I can't do this with one hand. If you've got things that you need to do, now I've got it stuck. If you've got things that you need to do, you just go right ahead and you keep your routines in place. But for those of us who, okay, let's try this. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to cut this out or just leave it in because this is ridiculous. Okay, all right, trying to do this with one hand. Okay, everything's falling apart and I can't get up off the floor. Okay, and see, nasty. But for those of you who don't know, I'm in the process of cleaning up my mess. There's been stuff going on and everything's just out of control. But it's been way worse before, you know. And the thing is, and one of my viewers just commented this as well on my first video. She commented that because of all of the stuff that I've been doing, decluttering the past couple of years, it's making cleanup easy. And that is the whole point. And that's why I want to share this with you. Let me get this put back in there. See, everything needs to be cleaned. Everything's kind of been neglected. Well, poo. We'll get that later. I need a new doorknob. That one broke. And so we didn't put it back on after I painted it here. So anyway, where was I? What was I saying? Anyway, the viewer said that all the stuff I've done has made it easier. And she is absolutely right. And so that's what I want you to understand and not think that my house is just like, you know, like I don't know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about because my house used to be stacked with boxes. I was a packer and stacker. And so there were boxes everywhere. So I didn't always have things flowing. Sometimes I did. But I didn't have things flowing out necessarily. But I had tons of stuff in boxes. And one of these days we'll talk about stash and dashing and doom boxes because I had a lot of those. So anyway, this is all I have in this room. Now in this room, what we're looking for is any trash, like quick trash, any trash that you got to do something extra to be able to get rid of it, and easy clutter. And then also for today, because we want to learn to get in that habit of just getting that stuff taken care of. But today we're going to grab those things also that have a home and they just need to be put away. So I'm going to grab this, and this also goes over in that same place. We also have this book here. I'm going to put that back into my office. That's the one I'm reading. These things do not belong up here. So let me grab those. Now again, if you want to take your things where they go now, like Dana K. White says, you go right ahead and do it. But I'm just gathering mine so we can see how much stuff I have. Now these trays will actually go over here, but I didn't get that cleaned out yet. I want to wash that up, and I need to mop the floors and stuff. And for some reason, the cats insisted on being able to eat in the meantime. So that's why that's back over there. And again, the pantry door is hanging open. That is kind of like a constant thing. I don't know why we can't just shut that thing. And then I've got some stuff here to throw out into my boxes for recycling. I did my dishes and actually put them away last night because, you know, I said I wanted to do that. Now, this thing right here is the thing that I put down for my dishes to dry on. And then this is where I hang my dish rag to dry overnight. That's my little bin for my dirty dish rags. And I use a dish rag for a hand towel. I think I'll just leave that there because I'll be using that pretty soon. Oh, I got one more thing over here. This does not go in here, so we'll put it in here. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Oh, one more thing. I see it right here through the camera. Looky there. And yes, it's dusty. I told you, I don't remember to dust. And you want to know why I'm hurrying? Because it's after 3 o'clock. And so I'm trying to hurry up because I procrastinated. I procrastinated my day today. Anyway, there we go. See, I don't usually rush when I'm doing my decluttering. This is stuff that we're going to put away. I'm going to put this here in my office if I can get around. There's too much stuff here. See, I still have too much clutter because I can't get around easy. I'm going to put this over here. Some of this furniture does not belong in this room. And if you're new to my channel, you might see there's too much furniture in some places and in odd places. That's because I'm working on the floor in my family room. And so my furniture has been displaced. And so that I can't put it back yet because we're still working on it. But, you know, the past 2 days, I've not had anything in my bathroom to do other than I need to clean it. And so today, though, I washed my hair. And so I set these here. And so that needs to get put back where it goes. And then my bathroom will be back to kind of normal. I'm going to go ahead and put this away because I don't want to put it in that basket. Okay. Now, this is going to take a little bit longer than the other days probably. And how long yours takes is going to depend on how much stuff you've got. What I'm going to do, so I don't have to carry it around, is I'm going to just leave it here. I'm going to leave it right here, and then when I get stuff, I'm going to bring it and put it in here. So if you're doing that take it there now thing, we can do that. Because right now, I'm working with one hand. And so that's going to make it harder for me to grab stuff. I was doing stuff here on my computer, but I am done now. But I'm not sure if it shut down. It was doing a little update. So I'm just going to close the lid. I'm going to move my dollhouse up to there. But I can't do that with one hand because it's a little awkward and heavy. So if you've got your pencil and paper, this would be one of those things that you would write down. This is something that's going to take more effort or time. And so I can't do it right now. So I would write down, I want to move that over to here. Does that make sense? So that's what you're going to use your pencil and paper for. Those things that you can't do right in this moment, but you don't want to forget to do them. This does not belong in here, but it belongs in the family room, and I can't put it back in there yet. So I think I will also move that over on top of there. These two things, though, do not belong in here. So I'm going to put them in here. Okay, what else have we got, Bubby? What? Do you see anything? Do you see anything else? This actually should go out here with this stuff, which is a bit of a mess. This weighs a little bit, so I'm not going to carry it in there into the other room. I'm just going to put it right there because I want to wipe it off a little bit, but it's going to go under there because I'm out of breath. Can you tell? Because there's its mate. This can go, it's one of those pee pads. This goes with one of my vacuum cleaners, my little red one. That stuff, again, like I've said, I need to leave that until we finish with the floor. Let me take this and put it back in here. Oh, let me shut this door. No kitty cats in here. We don't want to lock them up. Then we're going to go in here. Now I have, as you can see, taken the sheets and stuff off the bed. That's what I'm washing. And I did go ahead and vacuum the floor a little bit because it was driving me crazy. So go ahead and do things like that if you need to. You know, you don't have to stop doing your routines just because you're doing this. Let's see. I think I'll leave that cat toy. I'm going to take this one in the other room and put it in his little bin. We are looking for things that have a home elsewhere. Some of these things belong on the bed, so they will get put away once the bed is made. So some of that will get tidied up. Some of that will get tidied up. That doll goes on this bed. I don't want to go through bins. I just want to find things that need to be put somewhere else. Somewhere else. What do you think? Do you see anything? I can't put that away yet. I'm going to probably put it in the gentleman's hutch in the family room. So I think we are good here. And I have some bags here. These can go. Okay. We don't need those. And I'm going to keep this door closed so that the cats don't get on that bed while it's not made. And limit the cat hair. Okay, so look at this. This is what I have so far. I need to walk around. It seems like I should have more. Really, it seems like I should have more. I do still have things that don't belong, but I can't put them away right now. My shoes, they can go out of here. I'm gonna put those in my closet in our room instead of in the floor in there. And we'll put them in there. Okay. I think there was a cat in here. I saw him just walk out. He was locked in Mama's room. I'm going to go back through and do those things that I mentioned that are going to take a little more effort. And I can't do them with one hand. I'm kind of thinking I might go ahead and get rid of the pee pads since she did pee in the right place last night. I've got the lid up on my washer so it can dry out, so it won't get moldy. You know how that goes. And I've got the quilt in the dryer so that it can be drying. I'm not going to fold the sheets because I'm going to be putting them right back on the bed. But if you've got laundry, be sure you check on it and do the follow through. Fold the stuff, hang it up, whatever. Get it put away. I don't know about you, but this has been one of those out of breath days for me. But hopefully it will be one that ends up being very productive and I'll be able to see some results when I get finished. Again, if you are doing this stuff, don't be afraid to take little breaks if you need them. But now I'm going to get these sheets back on the bed and then get back in there to doing the things I couldn't do with one hand. Like this, I can't do this with one hand. While I was getting the sheets back on the bed, I noticed this over here. I forgot I had put this curtain rod with a curtain on it here. This is from our bedroom. You can see it's all dusty. And then also, I noticed this, which is one of the little hooky things, the handle for one of the drawers that goes with our bed. They were in here while we were redoing stuff in our bedroom. So it probably fell off. I don't need to keep that, so it can go. And also, I saw this. I've already given away my paper dolls, so I don't need to keep this. These curtains, they're cute, but they did not work out because we need full coverage and room darkening in our bedroom because the neighbors behind us, they like to keep their garage light on all night, and it is so bright that we have to put these things in the window. And I do it here too. I need to get new blinds because Pumpkin has really destroyed these. And so I just put these in front of it. But I need something that I can pull together. So that's a temporary thing, not a permanent thing. That's not my design taste. That's just, it's there because it's necessary right now. I've been straightening some of this stuff up. I'm probably not going to be doing any painting today or maybe for the next few days. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this stuff where I've been keeping it. I started this painting, I think before I even started doing videos, but because of my back, I didn't get to finish. And so now I'm starting to get a little bit of it again. So I'm going to go ahead and put that stuff back there. That way it's handy. Otherwise, once I'm done, all of that stuff can get gone or stored down in the basement. But for right now, it's more handy to keep it up here. And then these tools, we have been using some of these with doing the bedroom because we're still working on getting these carpet tacks out of here. So I've just piled the tools right there. And so I'll put all of those away at the same time when we're finished with that. And I'm going to go ahead and toss these in the laundry. And this is just a paper towel. This box is dusted and it's dusty. If I can, I'm going to lift that back, put it back up here where I had it. And then that mop bucket, it has some painting supplies in it. So I'll just put it on top of that. And this is the sheet that I've been using to protect the floor. It's not really dirty. I just washed it again the other day. I put my broom back where it goes, and I want to put this mop in this space. I don't use that thing very often. Actually, I've only used it once. So I'm going to take that downstairs and put it with cleaning things that I have downstairs and have this up here where it is handy. I like that mop, that's rinse and spin mop. I like that better than this spray mop. So I'm going to take this downstairs, and then when I need to do a quick mop on my basement floor, maybe I can use this. I just really don't like how this one has done on my floors up here. When I mop them, they end up looking dull, and I like them to look a little bit more shiny. And you see how it looks a little bit shiny now? Even though it's dirty, it looks a little shiny, and that happened after I mopped it with this. But every time I mop it with this thing, it looks really dull. I'm going to keep the door to the spare bedroom closed for now so the cats can't get in here. But I wanted to show you, this is what it would look like now if someone came over and they were just in the hallway and they saw into this room. Not too bad, right? So I got the carpet swept a little bit. I need to do a better job on that. But I swept it a little bit, got the sheets washed, the quilt washed, and put everything back on the bed. My baby doll is up there now. Now, if you came on in the room, it's not quite as good. We still do have a bit more to go, but for now, I'll take it one step at a time. And this is what my office is looking like now. These are the things that I gathered from around the house. Other than like the mop, the broom, the vacuum cleaner, those were bigger items. But this was all that was left that was just cluttering up my space. And I'm hoping when I go back through, because I haven't really looked yet, but I'm hoping when I go back through, it's going to make a really big difference, even though it was only a little bit of stuff. Because I think that's what happens a lot of times. You just get a few things out and it looks really cluttery. Now, like I said, my house has been way worse than this, but I want to get it back into order for the holidays. And so even just a little bit of stuff like that can make a big difference. And I wanted to tell you too, the purse from yesterday has cat hair on it. But I posted it on Buy Nothing, and do you know what? Now that it doesn't have my name on it, it's just a black purse. Guess what? Somebody wanted it right away. So I am going to get this ready and put it in the bin and let her know she can have this black purse. But for now, I'm just going to hang it right here so I won't forget. That'll remind me to do that. Now, one thing I did do is I went around and I got the trash out in all of the rooms. I think I'm going to grab this off of here and throw it in and wash it. Probably need to dust it off a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and wash that off. It's getting pretty dusty. While I was gathering things and doing the things that I couldn't do with one hand, I found a few other things that I've tossed into here. Some of them were like, I'm going to use this up with cleaning. I don't have much left. It was sitting out with that paint stuff. And I have my necklace thing that I used when I was wearing a mask for the pandemic, you know, for COVID. And so I think I can go ahead and put this away. I don't need to leave that hanging out. I had it out easy to access. And I found some tags and things like that, different things here that just need to either go into the shred, trash, or something. And the rest of this stuff, I just got to put it away. Oh, and look, that's all cleaned off. There's a lady who lives in my neighborhood, and she used to be on Buy Nothing, and she paints these, and I forget what her name of her channel is. It's the type of art it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I will try to remember and put the name of it on here. But she sells her stuff online, which is really cool. But I got that through Buy Nothing. She was learning how to do it, I think, and that was one of the things that she did. And I got it. And then I put the dollhouse and the books up there. I think that looks much better. So now this is cleared off, and pretty soon I'll be able to get all this other extra stuff out of here. But I'm really excited. It's looking good. And I put my paint supplies back up on that table so it's out of the way. I'm going to grab those yellow rags and toss them in the laundry. I have a bin down, or a basket downstairs that I put those little microfiber towels in so I can wash them all at the same time. So I'll grab those off of there, but the rest of that's going to stay for now. But look, got that all tidied up. And in our room, did I do anything in here? I don't know if I did anything in here. Oh, I did. I put that weight thing, I wiped it off and I put it away. And in here, I cleaned that stuff off the counter. That's really all I had to do in there. I haven't cleaned it yet though. I do need to clean the bathroom. I wanted to see just exactly what it was I gathered from around my house today. The clutter that has a home, which that's what our focus was today. So hopefully you found some things as well. Let me know in the comments how much you found. But this was all I found, and I was pretty amazed because in the past, I would have had a lot more than this. But after a couple of years of decluttering, this was what I had just sitting around. And some of this was sitting around because I'm actually doing projects around my house right now. So I am so excited about that. I am reaping the benefits of all of my hard work with the decluttering. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get dark. So I want to kind of do a quick little walkthrough here. We don't have great lighting in this room, so I want to do a quick little walkthrough so you can see the difference that it's made just getting those few things out of here. So the vacuum cleaner's gone, that book is gone. I've moved the flashlights that were over there. Now I didn't bother Randy's stuff, and we still have the furniture that goes into the other room sitting in here. So of course it's not perfect. But even just moving that little bit of stuff has made a difference. What do you think, PJ? Is it looking good? Is it looking good? She got scared of the vacuum cleaner for a while, but she's back out. Daddy came home, so she's okay. Now, this is Randy's put his bag here, so that's okay. We're not worried about that. I went through and gathered trash and things, and so that's sitting there. I need to get that out. I haven't cleaned this little area of the floor, but once I do, I'm going to put these trays over here and put their food bowls back on it, wash those back up and everything. See, this thing's gone, the spray mop. Let's see, of course, we have furniture in here that doesn't belong, and I have to leave that vacuum cleaner here because it keeps that faux room divider it keeps Pumpkin from being able to open it up. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. I did go in there and replace her pee pad and scooped the litter and swept that floor again. Okay, so I'm trying to keep up on the different things. There was more cat food left over than when I had jars, so I just kind of rolled that up, and we're going to use that up first before we start using the dry cat food in the jars. This is kind of overflowing, so I need to grab some of that out of there. I don't like to keep too much in there. That looks better. I put my dish drying mat down here under the sink, so that way it is not up here on my counter. I don't like stuff on my counter. So when I need it, I'll just grab it out, put it up there. Once it's dry, I can put it back down here. And when it's time to wash the dish towels and dish rags, I can just grab that out as well. I got that trash taken out to the trash bin, and the kitty dining area is cleaned up and back in business. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 4 of Vlogmas. Till then, happy decluttering. Bye.